Hello everybody, welcome back after that short break. We are here in game 4 of this semi-final series, and we have on the second Crossing in the Woods game playing as OKW, it is HelpingHans, playing as Austere, it is DevM.
And reigning supreme in this series so far, playing as the British, you've got Noggano and his teammates in that illustrious team of GP2. Scotch is playing as the United States Forces. They are 2-1 up in this best of 5 series. And DevM and Hans just had an absolute calamity of a game.
It wasn't the worst of games at the start, which was really, really interesting. Actually, I think they just kind of lost it as the game went on. And it was a real shame to see because it was stoked up to be a pretty good game 3. But now it's time to return the favour. We already saw after the first game getting stomped. They then returned it with a stomp. Then they got stomped. You know, by pattern, we would expect maybe that HelpingHans and DevM are going to have a very, very good game here. It's going to be interesting to watch.
It does seem that with these particular players, Axis are OP. It's almost the Axis OP simulator. And it's all about the victory point meta. That's what on paper the results would suggest. But we're ready to book trends right now. We're ready for GP2 to show us how allies are played properly on this map. They are going to be up against this early sniper from DevM. We saw how good that was on Rails and Metal last time.
I have got the sniper on hotkey A, so
So if your hotkey disappears, you'll know to think, oh, damn,
I've
yourself.
got it. It's right there. I'm not going to take the same...
You'd be like, why? My hotkey's not working anymore. What's happening? Oh, it died. Oh, yes, indeed. But, you know, wow. Look at that for HelpingHans. Second minute's Rakettenwerfer build. He's doing this to counter the UC that has just come out for Noggano. So good play by him, good intuition, and a great early game counter.
I like that because no one's going to know better, do you know what I mean, how annoying the universal carrier can be than Hans. I mean, he'd be using this all the time. He knows kind of what it can do to his opponents. So he's like, I'm going to get rid of this now. Like the choice of a Raketten there. Over in the center, DevM, I mean, he was very, very good when he played Sniper in Game 2. And this is a Sniper map, no denying it. So we're looking for a big game from DevM here. And looking for that Sniper to be one of the MVPs of the game.
The UC really can't be understated. It's definitely meta right now. I mean, for example, DevM's clanmate, Aimstrong, got back to #1 Brits at 1v1. And he credits the UC as allowing him to do that. So it is a very powerful unit in that regard right now. And Noggano's certainly one to use it well. Saying that Rakettenwerfer is now sulking around, just moving like a cobra, ready to strike. There was Gareth on the other side of the map, though. Not going to help.
I wonder if we see Noggano play Sniper here at all. I wonder if he'll go into that, because really, with the Raketten on the field, you know, what's going to deal with that Sniper?
I see what you mean. The only thing that could deal with it is a Noggano counter sniper, of course. And we'll have to wait to see in that kind of... Look at the Rakettenwerfer. Look how far up it's getting. That is tremendous. Oh, get the fog of war on down. Can he see it? When will he be able to see it? He must be able to hear it on his... very nice headset. Getting close. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, he's getting close. There he goes. You can see it now. We can see it now.
If he takes a shot from there, I don't think it's going to hit, because there's a lot of blockers. Oh, no, it does.
Does hit. Will he get the second shot in? He's going to attack ground. It's going to have to be a miraculous shot. Oh, so close.
Great idea. He's going to be annoyed by that. Do you know what I mean? Because he played that very, very well. I think he deserved to get that. You know, because it's a very early time to bring out the Raketten and have it there. And Noggano clearly not expecting it. And no reward from it. KOTU could be a very cruel gamey.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it can be. I mean, I don't think he'd be so annoyed with that. He was going to have to be a little bit lucky. Max range with Raketten, unvetted. But he certainly played well there, and he's now made his opponents fear him early on. So he still has a bit of a psychological advantage, having done something so ballsy and so aggressive. So it's got its benefits, even though he didn't quite get the just rewards of his actions.
Axis aggression right now is, I mean, we were talking about like this game being like a stomp. Do you know what I mean? Like we're riding the patterns, and you know, they're right up the map already, capping next to base territories. It's crazy. Universal Carrier upgraded to Wasp, and I really like seeing this. One of my favorite early game units.
One of my favorite mid-game units as well, because of course it explodes in such a spectacular way, and that invariably happens in the mid-game. But yeah, it's going to allow the allies to keep some of their territories right now once they've gotten that.
Was that telemine scene there on the VP? I don't know if Noggano saw that or not. I don't know if he saw that or not. I don't know. I didn't really see the range from the Universal Carrier. I imagine it might be a little bit bigger than... I know the Pioneers have a long range. I don't think that's been seen. So that could be what takes down the UC. Hans are still over there with the Raketen, just putting a lot of pressure on that unit.
Yeah, absolutely. But Noggano's got great game sense. He knows not to keep that vehicle in the battle. And I think if you're a new player, or even just an old player that needs a new trick, I mean, if you've done a little tiny bit of manpower damage with the vehicle, just change where it is on the map. Just keep cycling it in and out. I think Jesulin was probably one of the first players to properly do that in our scene. Into Company Heroes 2 at least, and you know, it's still a very valid tactic. Poke your head out, get a few shots in with whatever light vehicle it is, and then go to the other side, but it doesn't matter because Raketen still found him. Ooh, not much health left.
Oh, he gets it!
Quarterback style shot there from max range. HelpingHans' luck is here, Dan.
That was, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he deserved to take that down, but I mean, that was a really, really good shot, and we've just seen it misperform earlier, so RNG going both ways in this game. And that telemine was actually swept. It was scouted, not swept. So I don't know if Scotch saw it, but the AC is about to hit the field, and it's the AC or the mortar half-track that would make the mistake.
AC getting annoyingly pushed around there as it's a momentary traffic jam, because of course the M21 mortar half-track is also on the battlefield, which is a really great map. I mean, it can hide behind that hedgerow. But yeah, it's great. I think it's like a 1 in 3 chance or thereabouts for the Raketen to hit at max range unvetted, and Hans had 2 rolls of the dice and got the statistical likelihood eventually. Sniper, 16 kills, doing well. Captain is absolutely nullified right now. AC's waiting.
I've been watching it. I'm looking at the hotkey A.
Okay.
Quite managed to get close enough. The Grenadiers might push it away. Dana's going to be so careful.
Yeah, Grenadier's doing a good job there. Still not been unveiled. Nice rifle nade, Tommies! Oh, obliterated! The amount of manpower there lost is more than a squad wipe, possibly. That's huge.
That was a really, really good rifle grenade. And rifleman key here. Scotch and Noggano have to work together. They have to lure this sniper out. First thing they can do is get rid of the grenadiers. I think he'll be able to do it. He's actually pushing the rifleman onto the munitions point now. Oh, what's this? Wait, what popped smoke there? It's actually coming from Scotch, so I think he's maybe trying to stop the sniper from getting shots. Which is unfortunate, because I think Noggano was ready to take that shot.
140 manpower that rifle nade was worth. Wow. Obviously not quite a squad wipe, but still pretty damn good. 5 times 28.
Oh, look at this. The sniper once again forced to go back away. Noggano hasn't been able to use this unit at all.
AC's been found out. Faust incoming. Pop smoke. Still gets Fausted. Double Fausted. Oh, the Raketens can't quite get the shot off though. That is unfortunate for him. Sorry, Dan, what were you saying about the snipers?
I was going to say that sniper, it did get uncloaked, and I think DevM has seen it now. Is this rifle nade going to be another squad wipe? Yes, it will! Rifleman squad down. Oh, poor Noggano, poor Scotch. They're not having any luck on the field right now. This is a massacre. And what's more is that I think they stand to win this game if they keep this pressure up. If DevM and Hans keep this pressure up, they stand to win this on a lot more VPs.
All these Verabus and forums, they're right. Axis just undeniably are superior. They're amazing. Look at them. Look at them. They're German. They're beautiful. They're winning every game. It's exactly what they want you to think. And it's exactly what's happening right now. They certainly are doing very well. It's a complete reversal of fortunes. What I will say, though, I'm joking in everything I just said. I think these players in 2v2 seem to prefer playing as Axis, it would seem.
Yeah. But it seems
far as
strange
I'm
that when you take this into 1v1, I think Hans would always choose to play Brits. DevM would maybe always choose to play US as a first choice. So.
There are two maps that lend themselves well to Axis, though. I mean, Rails and Metal and Crossing in the Woods doesn't get any more Axis-y than that.
Maybe you're right. I'm sure there'll be a lot of forum posts and things to kind of discuss this and
from people with far more than 5 games as well, you know. Maybe even 7 games in the past year. You know, those kind of guys are the best posters. Love them. The ones that refuse to post their player card because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, my opinion matters.
Loads of rifle grenades going down. Nearly another squad wipe there in the center. In fact, those rifle grenades have really been the key to kind of keeping allies off the field. Doing a really good job. DevM has gone with the Stug to support his infantry and the sniper. I think that's a good choice. I like, by the way, actually Scotch using the mortar half-track for US. He's been using the phosphorus rounds on the support weapons in the center, which, you know, very, very low health. You could just kind of fire into the void and probably kill that entire squad from across the bridge. So they are actually, you know, trying to work their way strategically up the map, but very unfortunately, just not finding any holes, any gaps in the line to exploit
right now. But one point that's very interesting is DevM's just built a second sniper, and it's very interesting just how better your KD is when you play with snipers versus playing terribly with 4 conscripts. Well, not terribly, that sounds too harsh, but playing with 4 conscripts in a 2v2 especially, and it really does matter. Oh, look at that sniper behind the tree, by the way. He's just there waiting for the Brit sniper, and he didn't get spotted. That's so funny.
Having that double sniper is really cool, because if you bait the British sniper even close to where it thinks just this sniper is, that second one's going to get a really, really nice shot.
Classic from the air is one guy, I guess.
Here it comes as well.
This is where the strats are at. Oh, the Stug's ruining it. What are you doing, Mr. Stug? Get out of here. You're ruining the delicate balance of sniper gameplay.
Blood's going to have to retreat. Here goes the Brit sniper. I'm just watching this very, very carefully. But where is the other sniper gone? It's actually gone back. So we're not going to see that. VP deadlock in the center. Stealth rocket in there. Scotch has to know. Scotch has got to know. Something's not right here.
I think snipers are a valid part of our game, but it must be said they do slow things down somewhat in terms of entertainment values in a cast. It's the only negative I have about them. Oh, and I'm crap with them and I hate playing against them, but we don't talk about AE as a player. Help it. Nicely, you can't see HelpingHans' paint because I know you have non-historical paints turned off, but it's a mixture of blue, orange and gold. Looks like it's been puked on by a unicorn, and it's gunning the AEC down with a murderous front right now. HelpingHans on the warpath. One more shot required. AEC is asunder.
I hate to tell you, but I do have that skin, which leads me to believe. Oh, nice! Hands of 4. Taking down the building there. I think was there Vickers in there? Down to very, very few units on the field. He's gone in with a mortar pit. Not sure how effective that's going to be, especially as DevM has gone for double mortars. But yeah, no, I can see that skin, and maybe it is like that infamous Belarusian skin that Rita made for the game, which I couldn't possibly believe was ever used anywhere with the intention of hiding something.
That's only black and white photography we have done, so we're best to guess. What is this hue? I'm sure it was magenta.
Did you see that?
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Demolish the squad, but DevM does lose his Vet 2 sniper due to that. Due to firing out of cover.
Oh dear. I didn't see that, no. But there you go. The Brit Sniper finally got its rewards after 10 minutes of no kills. Well, 2 kills in total, but there you go. That's what happens. First Grenadiers pushing up behind the bushes here, throwing incendiary grenades onto the mortar, causing all kinds of problems. Panzerhorn trying to attack fire through the trees there, gets pushed away. In due course, by the M157mm AT gun. Oh, and there you go, 450 manpower down the drain.
Noggano is desperately trying to get that, Vickers out of there. Not quite managing it. It's wow. I mean, I can't see allies taking any more VPs. I don't think they even have the tools to push the VPs right now. Sniper position here. Are we going to see that fire from out of cover? It could happen. DevM gets it. Sniper goes down. And I'm proud to say we have caught every counter snipe that could possibly happen in this game. Hey! Finally.
Thank you to the players for doing it right in the center of the map. You made it much easier for us this time. Thank you.
Noggano and Scotch surrender, leaving Helping Hands and DevM with 496 VPs. I think that puts them. This is going to be close actually, because 417 in the second. Sorry, in the third. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the final VP counts. I'm not trying to count. I'm actually waiting for the game to stop loading.
No, sorry. I've had a message from Jan 252 who's obviously looking over before he goes to bed. He's looking over the sign-ups for GCS2. By the way, sign-ups for GCS2 are live. Sorry, Dan, are you looking at something game related first?
Oh, sorry. Let me go to the camera overlay for you. Yep, you're on.
Okay, so yeah, GCS2 sign-ups are live if you're a top player and you want your chance to play live in Manchester for like biggest tournament ever or something. Go to gcs2.org sign-ups right now. I will link it momentarily. There we go, compete and list. So here's your chance to live down in infamy or in fame. And indeed, and apparently we've had 3 sign-ups so far. 2 are joke images, and 1 is a screenshot of a ladder rank as their proof to travel to England. So we gave them an image field to sign up and like prove that you can, fly into England, maybe photograph the page of your passport and grey out the code. I don't know. It's all confidential anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But apparently we've had 2 joke images so far, so yeah, that's great. But yeah, it is a real opportunity, and it is going to be awesome. So please do sign up if you're a top player. Or any player, and you think you can get
if you're not, get out.
Yeah, get out, get into the Twitch comments, grab yourself a beer. You're useless.
Alright, well, back to the UTT for Game 5 of this semi-final series. Game 5 is going to be Outskirts. Do you know, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with it. It's probably one of the more balanced maps I've seen for Allies and Axis, so maybe this is going to be the true test of... because I'm currently staring at 4 Axis wins in a row, and it's kind of unnerving. Kind of makes me think that Helping Hands and DevM might just decide to pick Axis, because I think they do have the VPs to their advantage here.
Thank you, ICAB, for that information. I'll copy and paste that. But yes, UTT is rolling on. It's an incredibly exciting thing right now. But I'll just I'll note that down, ICAB. Of course, it does apparently require you need an image if you're from Britain. But the reason we're doing this, guys, is because, okay, there's this huge opportunity. There's an 8-man live tournament in Manchester. We could have people pretending they can fly, or not actually from Britain, pretending they're from Britain, like on a what's it called now when you fake your IP address with some kind of a VPN. If they're not legit players, they could just come into the tournament and troll and lose to their friends maybe. So we do need it to be legit. We do need just a quick screenshot of your passport if possible, please, so you can prove it. But yeah, thanks for signing up so far, guys. Really appreciate it. And there's no need to delay as well, because we're not going to go public with who's signed up until this month is over, just so nobody's like waiting to the last day or anything. So we don't want Ragnar's going to send me a picture to my mobile. I mean, let's keep that private. That's between you and I, Ragnar. Yeah, if you want to come to the live tournament, it's going to be to the first come first serve. We've got 40 spaces, so you've got a really good chance. In fairness, most people, in fact, everybody that'll donate 150 and above probably is going to be able to come. So I don't even why I mentioned that, but I'm just covering my arse. But yes, it's $150, which is £112, Dan, and that's for 2 days of live entertainment, free food, free beer, a night out with the players and us as well. I mean, that's worth it in itself. We should just charge people to come and have a dinner with AE and Stormless. I mean, that sound like hotcakes, I'm sure. But no, it's a great weekend. It's a decent prize point, so get on it.
We should have one of those auctions, where it's
No, sorry, I don't want to.
Dinner with Hans. Stay in a room with Love Nest.
No, I got it. I'll keep that joke private. Can you mute me so I can say my joke to you?
Go out to Mothercare with DevM and buy shirts for the year.
Fishing with Love Nest, where he looks at you with discontent.
For anyone wondering, by the way, we are waiting for the factions to be selected, and this is a bit of a because this is the 5th game. It's South Outskirts. It's a map they haven't played yet, and HelpingHans and DevM are deciding right now. Well, look, do we want to play allies? Do we feel it's really, really good on this map? But Axis have won every game so far, so isn't it the safe choice to play Axis and play them well? I don't know if it's as clear cut as just